Hey everyone, Anjanette White here from Precious Rubies, where we are building ladies from the inside out and also beautifying ladies from the inside out. I said building ladies, beautifying ladies from the inside and out, and also Life Game Changer, where we are building leaders to lead effectively. I wanted to come over here and talk about a couple of things. I get a lot of testimonies over the years, and they really bless me because sometimes, and I don't know if anyone can attest to this, being a mentor, being a leader, sometimes you can get kind of down, you can get kind of disappointed with the way things are going and everything. So sometimes I get discouraged. Sometimes I get disappointed, and someone will text me, someone will DM me, someone will put up some encouraging words on my videos or what have you. And I just want to say thank you for everyone that have done that, because it really encourages me, and it really encourages people when you do that to always just give them accolades, always just cheer people on, because we need that at times. And I said that to say, I ran into one of my Precious Rubies about a month ago. I ran into one of them, and she's a senior in high school now, and I mentored her when she was in 7th and 8th grade at Colin Powell. And the young lady came up to me, of course, I was very happy to see her. She was happy to see me. And she was like, Miss Anjanette, Miss Anjanette. And it was very uplifting. And what she said to me was, she said, Miss Anjanette, I still have that letter you wrote me. I was like, what? She said, I still have the letter you wrote me. This was a class that I felt, you know how when people come into your presence, you can feel energy. And this particular, they were in 8th grade at the time. This particular 8th grade class was very, I felt like they had some things going on. And so I asked all the young ladies, I said, you know what, we're going to do for a whole, I think it was like 5 weeks. We took each time I met with them, they had time to write down all of their thoughts, all of their whatever they was feeling. I said, write down whatever you're feeling, whatever you're going through, whoever you're mad at, whoever you're angry with, write it down on this sheet of paper. And so I supplied paper for them, and I said, if you want me to read it, leave it open. If you don't, close it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pray over all of them. And then, for the ones that you want me to read, I'll read it and I'll respond back to you. So that the particular class that did it, can I tell you all that all the letters were left open? Each young lady that was in that group left their letters open. So I read each letter. It took me about 3 weeks to do this, but I read each letter and I responded to each letter. I responded back with positive words and scripture. But for her to say, I still have your letter, and that was 4 years ago. She's a senior in high school now. For her to say, I still have your letter, that meant a lot to me. So when I see these young ladies, it's very encouraging for me to know that something Precious Rubies did or said, they still remember. I remember also, this was at the beginning of the year, the end of last year, I'm sorry, the stairs were still open in Palos Heights, and I saw one of my young ladies over there, and she said she was a senior, and she said, Miss Anjanette, the things that you taught us, I'm still using now. And Precious Rubies is not just for young ladies. I want you all to know that. It's not just for young ladies. I remember one of my sessions, this was actually our Precious Ruby Shine Day. Our Precious Ruby Shine Day at the end of the year. I had the parents, the grandparents, and cousins, whoever wanted to come and support. And they came out, and a grandfather came up to me afterwards. You all hear me. A grandfather came up to me and said, this was excellent. He said, all women should hear that. And he said, men as well. He said, I was encouraged. I was repeating the things that you said. That was so encouraging to me. So encouraging to me. Another, when I did my Life Game Changer for leaders, my Life Game Changer session for leaders, I did it, this was at the beginning of this year, 2020. I did it at the beginning of the year, and it was men and women of all ages in there. I had 20 something all the way to 60 something. And it was a gentleman. He came up to me. He said, I want you to know right now, this workshop make me want to get myself together. Make me want to get myself together. And this man was like 60 something. So it was just a blessing for me to hear that. So I wanted to thank each one of you that have encouraged me and supported me, uplifted me, prayed for me, supported me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's really needed. And also just that what I'm doing and what I love to do, I can do. This is a no-brainer for me. I love it. I love pouring into people. I love teaching. This is what I love. So thank you again. Do you, be true to you, but most of all, love you.